Well, good afternoon. Well, I'm in the truck again. And the saga continues, guys. The saga continues. I am still not having luck with working. They never showed up yesterday, as y'all know. So this morning I got up and I called and I asked to talk to a manager. Well, the girl told me they're all in a meeting. I'll have them call you back. Guess what? No phone call back. So at about 11:30, I called again, and the automated thing, I put, I want to talk to somebody. So I was on hold for 18 minutes. And then I heard the phone pick up and hang up. And then ever since then, I've been calling and it goes straight to voicemail. So another whole day wasted by Orkin. They suck. So I guess I will try again tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have to call the corporate office or something. This is ridiculous, but they did take the money out of my account. So there's that. Yeah, so I've been doing a whole bunch of that kind of stuff today. I scheduled a maintenance thing on my truck and can't get in there until next Thursday. So I set an appointment up for that. But I did set up an appointment for the doctor, and I went to the doctor today. And now I'm sitting at Walmart waiting on prescriptions to get filled. It's a good thing I called, because they told me to just leave from there and then go get the prescriptions. And so I called to see if it was ready on the way, and it told me it'd be ready on Wednesday. Well, today's Tuesday, and I was already halfway there. So I had to speak to somebody there. Well, then they put me in-store pickup, and now it'll be ready today, but it's gonna be a while. So now I'm just sitting in the parking lot and yeah, waiting. Went to the doctor to check on a variety of things. I know I've been telling y'all I'm gonna go to the doctor. Well, I finally did, and now I have to be on blood pressure medicine. They prescribed me a muscle relaxer because I keep getting this knot in my right shoulder blade in the back up underneath, and then when that happens, it makes this muscle that goes all the way up behind my ear right here just hurt. And sometimes it'll last a couple hours, sometimes it'll last a week. And I've been having that for years. And so I figured I would see what to do about that. And he said that's probably not going to go away. So I was like, oh, yay. So they gave me muscle relaxers for whenever it does happen to help relieve that muscle. So hopefully it works. And then they also put me on anxiety medicine. I've never had anxiety in my life, ever. But 2 years ago, if y'all remember, if y'all been with me that long, when I first started having the blood pressure issue and had that real big scare, ever since then, I've been dealing with anxiety. It's not all the time. It just comes out of nowhere, and my heart races, and I feel like I'm having a heart attack, and it's bad. It's scary. And I've never dealt with anything like that before in my life. So he gave me something for that. He said he can give me something that I gotta take every day, or something that I just take whenever it happens. And I told him I don't want to be on nothing that I have to take every day. I don't like medicine, guys. I hate taking any kind of medicine. Up to this point in life, I've never been on any medicines, unless it was from like a surgery or something like that. So I told him to give me something I can take for whenever it happens. So, but unfortunately, I got to be on the blood pressure medicine until I get my blood pressure checked every day. But it's only once a day, so we're gonna try that. The last medicine they gave me when all that happened back in the day, it didn't lower my blood pressure and it was making me dizzy, so I quit taking it. But they say blood pressure is the silent killer, so I don't want to die. So I was out at the meetup and my blood pressure was high again, and here lately I've been having more issues, feeling like I've been off. So granted, I've had a lot of stressful stuff going on too, so I'm sure that didn't help any. They took my blood pressure today, and it was actually lower than what it was this weekend, but it's still very high. It was 150 over 100 today. This weekend it was 160 over 110. So not good. Not good. I don't really know what all the numbers mean. I just know that's not good. I do monitor my blood pressure. I have the little machine and stuff to do that. So hold on. Put my glasses on. So I do monitor, especially whenever I'm feeling off. But summertime's coming, and y'all know I work my booyaka off, and I get to sweating and stuff like that, and elevated heart rates and all that stuff. So I figured now is a good time to go ahead and get it all done. Yeah. So today was the day. I was able to get in with the primary care doctor today. I don't know if I'm going to stay with him or not. I wasn't real impressed, to be honest with you. The one I wanted to get in with don't have any openings for new patients until August, and that is way too long whenever I'm dealing with high blood pressure. So I asked if they had anybody else in the area, so they did. Somebody had a cancellation, so they got me in there, so I'm grateful for that. I also am getting a referral for my wrist. My wrist is still jacked up. It's still not right. It's nowhere near as bad as it was. It's not the constant sharp pains, but right here is still very tense, and whenever I turn it a certain way, I'll feel the pain still running down in here. So they're supposed to give me a referral to go to an orthopedic or something. I forget what they said. I don't know all the names and stuff, but to try to get my wrist fixed up, because I've been wanting to work out for a while, and I've tried to do push-ups and stuff like that, and I've tried to like use the dumbbells for curling, and my wrist just won't let me do it. It's bad, and every time I try, then my wrist hurts even worse for like a week. So we're gonna try to get it worked out. That's the goal. People here is probably like, what is he doing? He's talking to himself. He's talking to himself. So hopefully I'll see a message pop up here and say your prescriptions are ready. But yeah, I guess it's only a matter of time before I have to get on some prescriptions. I am pushing 50. But I try to stay active and stuff. I have decided before the cruise, actually, that I was going to start eating a little bit healthier, because my diet has not been the best lately. I eat a lot of quick cooking stuff just because of how busy I am. So I'm about to change all that. Whenever I was in Texas, I ate very healthy, and I worked out 6 days a week and was probably in the best shape of my adult life. So I would like to get back to that point. It ain't gonna hurt nothing, I promise you. One of the keys to that, though, is eating better, eating healthier, and being able to work out again. I do want to find me like a weight bench and all that other stuff and kind of get set up. I love lifting weights. I always like lifting weights. I'm not huge on a bunch of cardio and stuff like that. I stay pretty active around the mountain, but I am a beast at cardio, just not running. I can't do any kind of high impact stuff. My back and all that other stuff is too jacked up for all of that. I do have the cracked spine and stuff that I deal with on a daily basis, and the major foot surgery that I had back in the day. So any jolts on the body is not good for me. I deal with pain literally every day of my life. I have been for many years. I hear people talking about, I woke up feeling good. I can't remember the last time I woke up and felt good. So even back in Texas, whenever I was in the best shape of my adult life, I still hurt every single day. But it definitely was a lot better. So I'd like to get back to that point. Even though dad bods are in now, I don't want one. But I definitely got one. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that kind of stuff this week, guys. Last week was a very busy week. I put out a video today on Come On Homesteading. That went down last week. That actually was the exact same day that all the stuff happened with the pigs. So it was a long day. Yeah, it was not a good day. And I have another video coming out in 2 days on Come On Homesteading. That what'll be Thursday, coming out Thursday. Another moving and shaking one that was working out at HQ. And then tomorrow I'm gonna get back to it on the mountain. I'm about to start working on ooh, they came mighty close to my truck. I'm about to start working back on the tiny house. That's gonna be a big priority for me, and a couple other projects that I need to get done. But the tiny house is pretty high up there. Oh, I just seen a text go through. It looks like my prescriptions might be ready. So I'm glad y'all talked to me through all of this. But I will be monitoring all my stuff a lot more, guys. I'm tired of the fluctuation with the blood pressure. That's the scariest one for me. And honestly, I'm tired of my wrist hurting. Like I said, it's a lot better than it was. It's very stiff though, and if I turn it the wrong way, it still hurts pretty good. So it definitely hinders my day-to-day quite a bit, especially with me out there working. I can't be confident in lifting some of the things that I normally lift. So definitely need to get all of that worked out. So now's the time to do it. I've decided I've put it off long enough. It's time to make it happen. So I'm making it happen. Yeah, but yeah, that's what's going on. Not the best news from the doctor, guys. Not the best news. I'm having to get script up, and my blood pressure is definitely not good right now. But we're gonna get it under control. I don't want to fall out on the mountain, especially not having nobody on the mountain now. Is another reason why I've decided to make it much more of a priority now. Because you never know, right? And I'm not old, but I'm not young, if that makes sense. So I want to try to see if I can't get all of this under control. The goal is to get in better shape and to get completely off the blood pressure medicine completely. Because I don't want to be on any medicine. I don't like pharmaceuticals. I'm more of a natural type person. But it is what it is. I'll do what I have to do. Ain't nobody got time for falling out on the mountain by myself, right? All right, guys. Love every single one of y'all. I hope y'all are having a great week. Do something nice for somebody, guys. Take another step closer to your goals. But keep it real. Come on.